Hi, welcome back to VNBG. Today we are talking about how to open a graphic design company in Vietnam. Let's dive in. The Vietnamese economy has risen greatly in recent years, resulting in high demand for graphic design, and the number of enterprises registered in this industry has grown drastically year after year. To properly establish a company with a graphic design business, it is usually necessary to understand what the product or service that will be offered. Many people have mentioned graphic design, but are unaware that it refers to a large family of business codes. Although many companies can be classified as a graphic design businesses, a company that designs posters, banners, or other visual advertising designs will face with very different conditions compared to a company that does architectural, interior, or fashion design. Hence, they will form two types of businesses with different codes and are subject to different regulations. Understanding the precise business model will allow you to formulate the most precise needs for business formation in Vietnam. So what are the conditions for set up a graphic design company in Vietnam and how to start? VNBG will show you right now. First and foremost, we need to explore what kind of graphic design you are going to do. We will be showing you the most 3 popular business concepts that can be registered as a graphic design company in Vietnam, depending on the products of the business. Graphic design of commercial ads. The business will generate the visual products for marketing-related items or commercial ads, such as posters, banners, brochures, website interfaces, POSM, large campaign images, logos, creative content, etc. If you are into a cartoon drawing and character modeling without full movie production, it can be classified in this group also. This business, when registered for a business code, will be filed under advertising services. The code is CPC 871. To form this kind of firm, however, you must establish a joint venture company in which you may own up to 99.9%, but not 100% of the company. The joint venture here means you must find a local corporate partner, who is also a company that has advertising in their business license, to establish the business with. Aside from this joint venture condition, the process to establish the company is quite easy. You can use Virtual Office as a business address and set the capital of the company as low as USD 10,000. The company will be completed after 3-4 weeks from the application submission date. Fashion design. A foreign-invested company in the fashion industry engages in design activities that are not covered by the WTO, any FTAs, or CPTPP between Vietnam and other countries. Therefore, the business registration will be reviewed separately by multiple government authorities and the higher level, which is called ministry approvals. Usually, when a company is not covered by any formal commitments or treaties, it needs to show significant financial resources and the reputation of investors to get approval from ministries. A corporate ownership structure would be recommended rather than a private ownership structure to higher the chance for success. Architecture or interior design company. If your business has anything to do with architecture or interior design as the service, the company would need to obtain a business code for construction design industry, or CPC 8671, as mentioned in the Vietnam WTO's commitment. The good thing is, this business is open to 100% foreign ownership, and as long as your nationality is from one of the 2 country members, you will be eligible to open this business. However, a corporate ownership will be recommended in this field. Architecture and interior design businesses are expected to communicate closely with the local Department of Planning and Architecture, mostly to verify the designer's qualifications and expertise. As required by the client, the architects must be competent for the job project, and one of the prerequisites is obtaining a professional license from the government for certified personnel. The architects must hold a bachelor's degree. The architects must have a license for architecture job practice. The architects must have at least 3 years of experience. Those are the 3 most popular industries in the graphic design industry in Vietnam. Understanding the requirements for each business setup will allow you to prepare for the setup process more efficiently. Once you have a clear understanding of the graphic design firm you wish to start and its requirements, we can move on to the next phase of how to incorporate a company to materialize your business idea. Let's check it out. To start the incorporation process, besides meeting the requirement for the business, you need to prepare the followings. A business address. First of all, you must have a lease indicating that you will use an office or address to register a business. It can be a physical office or a virtual office. If you lack your arrangement, you can also use VNBG's business address arrangement for your company registration. A resident director. Second, you need at least one legal representative residing in Vietnam, known as the resident director. If you are not in the country, you can delegate or hire someone to do this function on your behalf, or you can ask VNBG for an alternative solution. Paid-up capital. The law does not stipulate a minimum amount of capital contribution for many businesses. So, in theory, you can choose your own number as long as it shows a reasonable fund to realize your business plan. This capital must be invested within 90 days of the issuance of the business license, after the company is incorporated. Once registration is complete, a bank account for your company will be opened where you can make immediate contributions. This capital is an accessible fund, which means you will use it to pay for future business needs, such as paying suppliers, paying employees, and paying taxes to the government. This capital can increase or decrease, but the process requires a time-consuming and paper-intensive license modification. All of that will take roughly 3-4 weeks from the date of paper submission to the completion of the company's registration. In fact, the processing time can last several months or even years if that is a conditional business or not under WTO commitment. If you are unable to meet the requirements for setup immediately, don't worry. VNBG always has the solutions for you. Communicate your needs to our consultants. We will guide you along the way and show you the best option that fits your budget and situation. Contact us today if you want to open a graphic design company in Vietnam, or find more details in the description box below and can click subscribe for future updates from Vietnam Business Gateway.